Hello there, Wargamers, and welcome to today's episode of Adeptus Titanicus, a great opportunity to play one of my favorite war games. I am Luka from miniwargaming.com, joined by Josh, and we bring you 1,250 points of Legio Astorum against Legio Cerberax. Let's take a look at the Legio Astorum maniple first, and I will be running a Ferox light maniple for this game, which will have 2 Warhounds and 2 Reavers in it. Now, my senior princeps here will be in the Reaver with the Power Fist and the Melta cannon, the fusion gun here, the close range fire support weapon. And he's going to have an Apocalypse missile launcher on his carapace. Now, the Reaver Titan here in question, the Princeps Seniores, has the plasmatic binders as a little upgrade. So once per game, he'll be able to vent plasma quite a bit better. And now, alongside him, we do have another Reaver Titan with the Gatling Blaster and the Apocalypse Missile Launcher and the Laser Blaster. And then 2 Warhounds, both with Vulcan Mega Bolters and Plasma Blast Guns. And I did have a little bit of Knight support here, so I do have a Cerastus Lancer Knight banner to go alongside the rest of my maniple. I always kind of run these guys, and they actually don't really do anything for me ever, but I really like how they look. So one day they'll do something.
1250 points of Legio Cerberax. This is one of the custom-made Crusade Legios. I'm taking Elite Magos, the engine one, which allows me to switch one engine out for another in the mandatory slot, so I chose the Reaver. We'll be replacing the Warlord for this preset maniple. My other 2 selections were Diabatic Warheads, War Gear, and a Stratagem, which will remain nameless because it may come up in this game. So for the preset maniple, I have my Princeps Seniores is a Warbringer Nemesis. It is a Corrupted Titan. Gave it the Frozen Soul and Gelid Aura mutations. Everything is what you see is what you get. So it has a Volcano Cannon, the Laser Blasters, and then the Mori Quake up top. It also has a Bastion Shielding. All my Titans in this list will have Bastion Shielding. Next up is another Reaver Titan. This one is also corrupted. It has the Aura of Fury mutation. It has what you see is what you get again. Melta Cannon, Apocalypse Missile Launcher, and Power Fist. And then rounding it out are 2 Warhounds. These are not corrupted. They both just have Bastion Shielding, Plasma Blast Guns, and Vulcan Mega Bolters. And that is 1250 points of Legio Cerberax.
We play and call it work.
And now to take a look at the mission, Josh and I will be using the Open Engine War cards to change up the battle reports a little bit so we're not playing with the match play stuff completely. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Open Engine cards, these randomly determine mission pack for us to play for this game here. Now, Josh and I wanted to play on a Forge World, so we ended up picking that one because it seemed the most fitting for what we wanted to set up on the table here today. And it gives us a primary objective, a secondary objective. It tells us how we deploy, and of course a twist to the battlefield specifically that we're trying to showcase in this battle report here. I'll give you the twist later in a moment, but our primary objective is conquest. So both of our forces are attempting to seize control of their enemy's territory, and at the end of the battle, you'll gain victory points based on how close you are able to get to the opponent's board edge. More points, the closer you are. And you'll gain an additional 5 victory points if there are no enemy units within 12 of your own board edge, which will be hard to accomplish, but you never know as the forces clash in the middle. So you'll get 5 points if you're within 18, 15 if you're within 12, and 25 if you're within 6, and that's it. Now we have the secondary objective that both players will be trying to accomplish, which is cut off the head. You've been tasked with eliminating the enemy commander of the maniple. So you get 5 points for every senior princeps that you destroy. Now in this case we only have 1 each because we're only running 1 maniple, but you'll get 5 victory points for destroying them, and if you destroy them in the first couple battle rounds, you'll gain an additional 5 points. Now the benefits for playing on a Forge World, we're going to increase our Servitor Clades by 1 because it is abundant. The planet is abundant in engine seers. Now, the thing that we're not able to do is we're supposed to take an additional 2 stratagem points, which we can use on battlefield assets for this Forge World. Unfortunately, none of those are painted up, so we're going to be just spending those on random stratagems that we both have access to, being traders or loyalists. So forgive us for that one. But we're both benefiting from it, so it still is fine, I suppose, in a way. And our deployment is a search and destroy style deployment. As you can see here, we're deploying in these table quarters opposite one another. And here we are, deployed. As we can see, we're deployed in our little table quarters. We have Cerberax over on that side, and we have a Storm over on this side. Now we're fighting on a Forge World. And this is I don't know, it could be a Loyalist Forge World or a Trader Forge World. It doesn't quite matter, but we scrapping. And this is just representing one of the many battles going on in this battlefield. We have Cerberax and the Storm going at each other's throats across several massive battlescapes. This is just one of the actual minor ones where it's just a single maniple fighting one another. Now, we're just trying to push through each other's territories. Now, funny enough, we got a deployment where I could be like, oh, this is my half of the map, I'm going to run over that way, and then Josh could do the same and just bomb through this path over here. However, I want to fight, so we are going to fight. And the twist to this battlefield is the fact that something happened. One of these canisters, or several of these canisters, these storage facilities, they got hit. They got hit by something big, and they are spilling their contents all over this battlefield. And it is like a tsunami of, like, whatever it might be. Like, in this case, to keep it simple, it could be water. It could be another liquid-like chemical that doesn't directly affect the Titans, but it is so... like much? I don't even know what it was. It's essentially the battlefield is flooded.
Battlefield. It's the flooded twist.
Yeah.
And because I mean, if a Titan is this big and this guy's like what 20, 30, or 30 meters tall, and then these things are full of water, it could easily just flood the battlefield.
Like imagine whatever this would contain in it, right? So it's completely flooded the battlefield, which means that Titans cannot move more than a total of 8 inches during their activation, and the Knight Banners will have their movement in total. So these guys only move 6 from their 12. But attacks against Knights in general are always -1 because they're rather submerged in whatever this flood is. And in addition to that, if a Titan successfully vents plasma in the damage control phase specifically, all attacks made against it in the following combat phase will have a -1 penalty to their hit rolls so long as the Titan does not move after making the vent plasma. So it essentially is, it's like it creates steam. It's like boiling the liquid, the flood, whatever, and it's obscuring the Titan itself. That's the kind of nonsense we have going on here. But other than that, though, we're ready to scrap, trying to prevent the other Legio from breaking ground and taking territory, and we're trying to take out the prime targets as well. Before we get into the thick of things, I want to give a shout out to some of the terrain companies providing this terrain here. We have Games Workshop kits. The scale seems like it works for Titanicus. Ignore like any open doors. I forgot to let's ignore that massive. I don't even know how big that hatch would be, dude. Like, it's huge. Just ignore that open hatch. These are just giant silos, essentially. We have craters here from Urban Mat, and then the mat here is from Game Mat, and then several of the industrial buildings here from Game Mat as well, with the pipe cutting off. The battlefield is from Games Workshop. On top of all of that, I'm like, these craters would be massive, dude. These would be huge. These would be huge. Oh gosh, I love the scale of the game. It's awesome. And I want to remind our Silver Vault members that you have access to many discount codes in the Vault section of the website. Or, if you're an aspiring Silver Vault member, you can go check that out. You don't need to be a Silver Vault member to see that. Or you can click on the link in the description below. That'll redirect you to where you need to be. Or go to miniwargaming.com/silver discount. Urban Mat, Game Mat, a few examples of companies that are in that for the discount codes, as well as, 50 other companies, or over 50 other companies at this point. But we're ready to start playing this game. We are going to roll to see who gets priority in the phases. And I believe, if I recall, this one. Now, some of these missions have someone roll a D10 and a D6. These ones are just D10s.
It's usually who have finished deploying first, I believe, gets a D10.
D10 to the D6, yeah.
D10 to the D6, but I think just for
the open war
fairness.
Yeah.
I think because I don't really. Yeah, I think it's just D10 to D10.
Well, let's roll these D10s and we'll figure it out. Okay. 9 and 10, eh? I'll keep it simple. I'll take the first. I'll take priority for this first battle round here. I should note that the battle will last for between 4 to 6 battle rounds. It is random, and you roll at the end of every battle round on 4 and 5, and then 6 is automatically over to determine a winner at that point. So in the strategy phase, I have a few of my little strategy point upgrades I got to reveal here. I like to keep it kind of passive and simple to help myself remember some of the upgrades. So we have our senior princeps over here, and I'm going to upgrade this Reaver Titan to have a veteran princeps. So his command check is 1 better, whereas I believe this guy's is 2 better. And then I also have augmented servitor clade. So I have a veteran engine seer on my senior princeps Reaver. So his servitor clades will be increased by 1. In addition to the twist. Of the, or I guess the Forge World twist that we're playing on too. So like, just very numerous are engine seers, and I love that for them. And that's 4 of my 6. No, that's 3 of my 6. Yeah.
And I've got one to play. It's not going to do much since we're limited on movement, but he's going to have the experimental locomotives, so he gets to push for free. But at the end of, or at the beginning of every end phase, roll a d10 on a 1, I believe. It shuts off and I can't use it anymore, and I think I take a critical hit to my legs.
Yikes. Experimental. Thing you have to declare.
Yes, preset maniple. At the beginning of the strategy phase, I have to pick an order, and ignoring all modifiers, it always goes up on off on a 2-up. I'm going to choose full stride.
That's the maniple rule. Yeah,
That's
okay.
Yeah.
For the Warhounds, I'm going to go full stride. I'll start with this Warhound. I'll attempt a full stride. That's an 8. But I am an ironclad tyrant, so I can re-roll that.
8 passes.
Oh, 8 passes? Oh, because I want to roll high. That's right.
You want to roll high,
Yeah, I want to roll high. Sorry, guys. It's been probably nearly a year since I played Titanicus last, so that's right. So we passed on the... Actually, we passed on the 8, so he's going to go full stride. That was throw right there for you guys. Boop. And then I believe Josh.
That's charge, but it's okay.
That's charge? Oh, that is charge.
It's the triple arrow.
Yeah.
My Warhound over here will issue it, and he goes off on a 2-up. Passes.
Oh, perfect. Easy. And then I'm going to try that again over here. That's full stride. There it is. I'm going to try a full stride again. 6 passes. Full strides, baby. Let's go. And, all right. So you would like to keep going?
No, actually, I think I'm done with orders.
You're done? Me too. I got nothing else I want to do. So we're going to go ahead and start moving. We're going to keep it simple for my first move. We're going to have this Reaver move forward and turn.
This Warhound is just going to start working his way up this way. So he will move 4, pivot, and move another 4.
All right, cool. I now realize I forgot an order. I meant to put full stride on my Knight Banner. Is it okay if I just kind of... And they pass, because we got the Lord Scion. I think we technically would have passed without him also, but you guys get the idea. Boom. Go fast, boys. Even though you can't. I guess that does bring it to my movement. I'm just going to move... I'm going to move with those Knights. They're going to move... Now, they can only move 6. So, thank you. We're just going to go forward to there and to there. And they'll full stride later.
And over here, he'll do his free push. He's not going to get to move the full 9 because of the battlefield being flooded, but he'll take that extra 2 inches to move 8.
He can definitely go 8, though. Good spot for him to be in. That silo protects him against this Reaver for 100%. So we're going to go ahead and move this Warhound, I think. Yeah. Just going to go turn to there. This guy's going to do something similar. But we have a Cerberax Titan to move. Bloop.
Warhound will move 5. Actually, go ahead and move the extra 3, and then maybe turn like so.
All right, perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and move my other Warhound. Just predictable path, I think, over there. And then we have the Nemesis to move if you want to.
Yes, he's just going to... Oh, he's... I forgot to say his Warlord trait. Or
Oh, he got one of the nasty traitor ones.
Yeah, he got... Because he's Corrupted Titan, he has to take one of those. He got Distorted Form, so he can either choose to increase his speed or maneuvers by 1 every turn.
Okay.
So we'll increase his speed, so he'll be going speed 6.
Just taking another position there. Breaking free, breaking forward. And then I got my Reaver to move. Last move here is I'm staring down 3 enemy Titans if I walk forward into the open. So I'm just going to do... the gun's kind of in the way here, but I'm going to shift over sideways. He's going to hide somewhat. He's going to lick the silo. I guess the more legal move would be to pivot first and then move sideways and then pivot again. So now he's not licking it as bad and he's just kind of over there. Regardless, he's going to hide behind this thing as much as he can. And then we're on shooting. I start with shooting, somewhat. And I'm going to go with this Warhound first. Is going to do full stride. Just moves up to 8, so it's going to go to that point there. It's going to hang out. And that's it. That's my first activation.
Punchy Reaver, he's going to put his missile hat, and if his melta cannon is in range, at that Reaver in the back.
Oh, the Reaver. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm sorry, Warhound.
The Warhound. Gotcha.
Sorry.
All right.
Let me just check range here. So we're at 22 inches. Let me see melta cannon range.
We're in range for the Melta.
Missile hat first, hitting on 3s.
Because we don't get the +1 here.
We totally did not do the damage control phase.
We don't have one to do.
Yeah, we don't.
I was gonna say I didn't mention it because we didn't have one to do. Yeah, we didn't boost on our movement, nothing like that.
Yeah,
so
all my guys had free boosts and stuff like that. So yeah, so 3 hits.
Nice. We got 3 hits against my shields. Let's take the 3 saves. I'm not gonna boost it. You take right out the Void's Protect. Then the
melta cannon.
This is a blast, correct?
Yes, and it I believe it misses because I believe it's -1. No, it hits. So
Oh.
it's just 2 hits on the voids.
2 hits on the Void, so directly in the middle, and because it's a blast and directly hits, it's 2 hits, and I shield both. Okay, nice. Void shields. That's what they're there for. I guess this Warhound, after like getting shot up a little bit, he's just gonna move directly behind that Warhound with their full stride orders.
This Warhound next. Super heavily covered, but we'll put what shots we can into that Reaver there. Let's see if we're in range. We are exactly 24 inches away, so I believe the I believe everything's out of range, actually.
Is everything 20 or less on that guy?
Yeah.
The Vulcan Mega Bolter misses.
And so does the Plasma.
I think you still scatter from this point, though, because it could scatter and hit something. So like the order for this one is you kind of call where you want the shot to go, and then Josh wanted to go there. Then we actually measure arc and range. It's definitely within arc, but the range is not. The center hole would actually go there. So we're gonna, now we roll to see if it hits that spot there. A couple shots there. It should be -1 to hit because of the range.
And range.
So because we're targeting that area now, the 1-4 hits. That's 1 hit on my Reaver, and the other one scatters. That's 2 hits on my Reaver. So we are gonna do 2 shield saves on the Reaver. 3s. Pass both. You can't hurt the Astorum. Our shields are impenetrable? Never liked that word. Kind of like that word. Anyways, where do we want to keep... Oh, wait, I guess my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I have to... Oh, these guys are going full stride. All right, let's go 6. Let's go to this building. Boop. All right, we got this Warhound.
Acting under full stride, so it'll move its 8 like so.
Zip! Look at him go. Boom. I guess I have to actually shoot guns now. So we're gonna go with my senior princeps here. This fusion, the melta gun, nothing. It's got no line of sight to anything. But the Apocalypse missile launcher will do a volley towards your guy. Should be no cover from that missile to that Reaver there. So 3s to hit. We hit 4 times. Are you gonna push?
I'm gonna push for shields.
Oh, that's a good way of doing it. Okay, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter, and I take 2 heat. All right.
So you get 2 heat, and you lose 2 levels of shields. And I don't know whose idea was to put that reactor in that Titan, but it's faulty. That's it for, I'm done shooting with him. That's all he had. And the last thing we have for Cerberax is Big Guy, the Nemesis Warbringer. Who are you thinking?
He's going to fire back at that Reaver over there. There's going to be a whole bunch of minuses. Looks like everything's going to be -2. So we'll start with the...
Lots of blasts, though, so...
Well, we'll push the laser blaster.
Draining?
For draining, yep.
To reduce my shield save. Hey, got it for free, and 3
triple
hits. Okay, 666. That's cool. I'll push his reactor on this one. I'm going to use your style on that. So it didn't matter. So I take 2 shields, and I take a heat. Well, that was dang good. Hit it with even with all the negatives to hit there, too. 3 6s. And then we're going to clear the blast where we could see, pretty much on his left leg there, or over that shoulder blade. The volcano, perfect. So that's a scatter probably with a -2. Yeah. And a little bit of heat. But he's really good at bending heat, though, so it's all good on him. And this is going to go 3 inches
some direction.
to the wrench. 3 inches to the... It always scatters, right?
Yeah, so it'll be 3 inches back.
That should completely miss, yeah. So it just lands there. It's a little past target. We have the Quake Cannon to resolve. It'll be a large blast over the same target. And let's see where this goes. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, so it hits twice. Okay, well, I got 2 shields. I will pass 1, fail 1. You'll have 1 level of shield remaining. But that should be it for the Warbringer, taking shots at my senior over here. I do have to resolve shots with this Reaver, however. Fortunately, I know I put some good shield damage on your senior princeps, but I have...
He's not my senior.
Oh, he's not?
This is my senior.
Ah, gotcha, okay.
The big of the boy.
But, like, look at that line of sight. It is perfect. You couldn't ask for, like, no line of sight whatsoever on that. So, I'm gonna look at his ranges. He's probably gonna pop shots off at that Warhound, maybe. Checking ranges. Obviously, the Gatling blast gun is not in range, but we have the Apocalypse missile launcher and the laser blaster all in range. I'll fire the laser blaster first. It is gonna be -1 to hit at this range though, because the Warhound is so tiny. It's gonna be. I'm gonna try draining. No, that'd be crazy to drain. Do I have to drain every time I fire it? No, it's only if I do shield bane. Yeah, a 6 to hit. We got a hit with the laser, and shield. You fail. Oh, pass. You pass. That's what that means. And then I'm gonna go with the missile launcher because it's higher than the laser blaster there. No negatives to hit, but no bonuses to hit either because it's within 30. We hit 4 times.
I'll pop his bastion shields, so free push. Didn't need it, and
Nice.
they're fine.
Was that like is that a once per game?
It's a once per game on
see.
each Titan. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so we used his up. That's it. I'm done firing with him. In fact, I think we're done the combat phase in general. We have nothing to really do in the end phase. I'll double check though. There's no critical damage. There's nothing to really clean up. The mission itself is pretty simple. So we're gonna go right on to rolling for priority. D10s again. I got a 9 into a 9, so we're gonna re-roll that, I suppose. I got a 10 into a 2. Okay. I'll keep priority, I suppose. Why not? Next battle round of 6, maybe. Josh has to choose one of the orders.
We'll just say first fire.
First fire?
Yeah.
That for all the Titans in the maniple, if they choose first fire, it works on a 2+.
Yes.
That's cool. Realistically, looking at my orders here, I don't really think I want to do a single one. I can't really see a certain order I'd like to do here. I was thinking first fire on this guy, but I think I want to move him. So I'm going to say no on orders. And what about yourself?
No orders.
No orders, so that was easy. All right, right on to movement. I will...
Damage control.
oh, yeah.
No.
Movement. Aha, movement. Yes. Okay, we are on a movement. All right. Movement. Where do we go? We're going to start with these knights. We're going to go bloop and bloop for now. That's a scion there, I suppose. We'll hang out. And done.
Warhound here. Moving forward 8. And then turn.
Hello.
Say hello.
And onto my move with something. I think we're just going to move this guy. He's going to sidestep a little bit. Step to there.
Home dude here, he's not good. Oh, I need to roll real quick. Okay, that was for his experimental locomotors.
Gotcha.
For the end phase. He's just gonna move like this and then turn. So trying to get out of the side of him.
They're just gonna, yeah, exactly. Trying to keep him pinned down there and keeping him kind of not targeting him. This Reaver's next. He's going to turn, and then he's going to go this way. I think I'm going to end his move there. Yeah, why not? He'll hang out there.
We'll go into here. He's going to choose +1 movement for his trade again. So he's just going to
push.
One, like so.
This Warhound will move its full 8 that is allowed to move, and then turn.
He's just gonna turn.
And turn to face.
Look right at you.
Okay. And then my other Warhound, this Warhound is gonna go boop. Turn. Probably a couple times, or maybe one time. He's gonna move forward 8 inches. It's a precarious position to be in, but I'm feeling arrogant. Maybe I turn on my 3rd one. Yeah, I'll commit to that because I don't have a lot of fire support on him right now. Now we do damage control. This is my Princeps. I'm going to show you where his damage track is at because this is the only one that matters. He's fine. So I will start with his, where I need to vent a plasma and try and get those shields back up online. But he does have increased Certiclades. 3 normally. I have the veteran engine seer on there as the upgrade for the stratagem, and then the forge roll gives me an additional one. And I am a storm, so I get to reroll one of these dice. Oh, that was a crap roll. Let's go with, okay, we got a 6. Let's bring a shield up on there. It's the only one I have to do. You have a few.
I have a few.
Who are we starting with?
We'll start with the Warbringer.
Oh, the Warbringer over there?
Yes.
Only down a level of plasma.
So for his Corrupted Titan, he gets 2 just to vent plasma.
There we go.
And then 5 for other things. And then with the Elite Magos, I get to reroll 1, so.
Right, and because he vented plasma on the flooded battlefield, he's going to be -1 to hit now.
I was going to say, also because of the Corrupted Titan things I took, Frozen Soul and Gelid Aura, he heals heat on 3s, so.
He's damn good at dumping heat. To the Reaver here, he's got a vent. He's got a little bit more damage.
So he's down 2 on each, so we'll go ahead and roll that. And reroll that 1, so he'll get everything back.
He just took the Astorum roll. He just took my roll right from me. Oh, we're like playing the same kind of Titans and the same kind of rules, but yours are corrupted.
Yeah, and so the Gelidora I believe it's the Gelidora. It's everyone within 6 inches gets to vent heat on a 3-up. So
okay.
It's something weird with leg damage. They can't. I think it's only on like a 6-up. It's weird.
That fixes him up nice and right. This guy's still kind of hurting, but he's back here at least, so in a way, it's not the worst. We're on to shoot. Oh, I guess I should have vented heat on him. I'm a fool. He could have been -1 to hit. Oh well, I'll take the shield back regardless. And we're gonna go into shooting. And this Reaver Titan back here, he's gonna pop shots at that Warhound Titan down the table. Nothing's really changed other than I've moved my laser blast gun so that it is not blocked by this so much anymore. So it should have better line of sight. Only going to be at -1 hit because of range penalties. So we are going to go ahead and fire that. We're going to make a draining as well. So we're hitting on 4s with Shield Bane. So it costs us 2 heat. 5 shots from the Apocalypse Missile Launcher, also on 3s. We got 4 hits on him. Are you boosting his shields at all? Or
no.
Just
I'm
3s.
going to risk it.
Oh, very good. Perfect roll. That's him resolved because the Gatling Blaster is not in range.
Warhound. He's going to fire everything into the Warhound right in front of him. Let's just check some range.
Vulcan Mega Bolters.
So yes, hitting on 2s.
Because of range.
Because of range. And 6s are rapid.
So we got
6 hits?
Yep, 6 hits there, and that's right on his shields, which I guess I'll boost. Well, we'll attempt to, at least. It costs us 1, and we re-roll those. And we take 2 levels of shields and some heat. So 1 Void Shield left, and the Plasma Blast Gun.
We're not maximal firing.
It's fair.
Both miss.
Okay, both some. Oh, it scatters now.
Just gonna set it right there, right in the middle. First one will scatter 3 inches off.
That'll miss, yeah. Second one is
8 inches back.
It's still
that
probably just
way.
gonna hit that area there.
Yeah, it literally is.
He just wildfire with that Plasma Blast Gun. So it overshoots and 1 goes over there. All right. Well, you didn't mess up his shields a little bit there. So I suppose what I'll do next is I'll go with this Warhound next, just because his shields are precarious, and we're going to put everything into the Warhound right in front of us. We get the same bonuses you did. We hit on 2s with our Vulcan Mega Bolter. 6s are good. Hey, we got 1 extra hit. We have 7 hits on him. We're wild, this Rift Shields.
We will push.
And
okay, just doesn't need it, but drops 2.
All right. And then we're going to put the Plasma Blast Gun right in the middle of him as well. Actually, we'll put it on his back foot there. Why not? Not that it hits anything else in addition, but maybe if it scatters that direction, we have a pair of hits. So it's 4 hits on his shields. I was not going to do maximal fire.
Not pushing, and voids are down.
Void's down! Okay. But that is it for his shots.
He is going to try to pop some shots into that Warhound there. We just have to check some.
Should be good. Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah.
Yep, so we got the Carapace and the Melta Cannon. We'll do the missiles first. 3s.
It's actually, well, it didn't matter, but it was -2.
Oh, right.
Because of your cover.
Oh, okay, well, we got a pair of hits there. I don't want to push his reactor further than what it is, so pair of 4s coming up. Oh, that's a pair of fails right there, so even if I had the reroll, it wouldn't have mattered. So his shields go down. And then we have to resolve the Melta Cannon. This is why I wanted to fire him first. Is there any negatives here?
There is -1.
Okay. Single shot, which misses.
Of course.
Oh, man. It's going to go somewhere around this.
Yeah, it's able to whoop, go right on his top, but 2 inches, that'll
still hit him once. Yep. Oh, it still scatters and it fully hits the center hole's fully on the base, so it's still 2 hits, and we have to see where those hits go. Scratch that, because it scattered 2, the center marker can't be wholly on the base, so it's 1 hit there.
But it is in fusion range, so it's a D10.
Leg?
Leg? It's going to be a lot. It's going to be 15 to the leg.
That's a 4. That's what it is. Okay, I'm like, what is that number? That's a 4. Okay, yeah. 15 to the leg? Well, that's probably a critical. That's only a devastating, well, not only a devastating hit. That's still a devastating hit to his legs, though. So that's not great for him. But he's still able to go. His legs are a little compromised, so +1 to all armor rolls against his legs currently. And my turn to fire a thing. I'm going to go with this Warhound, I guess, into the Warhound who has no shields currently. I'll start with the Plasma Blast Gun. We'll go maximal fire right in the middle there. Seems appropriate. We should just be hitting on, I think, 3s here. So we got, oh wow, 4 hits on him.
4 hits.
Die did position into his flank, so it's actually strength 11, but 1s are always superficial.
Ooh. Oh. That is engine kill.
That is engine killed, like a just extreme focus fire from that Plasma Blast Gun into the legs. And then he's not very hot right now, so we just have to roll a d10. and we add nothing to it, so we got a 2.
I think that's just laid low.
Laid low, he's going to scatter d6. He's going to meander in that direction and fall over. 5 inches backwards.
5 inches back that way.
Alrighty. He lands over there, and then he falls.
Of course he's gonna
Right to the
fall
for the nemesis, eh? The
Yep.
scale is 6. Okay. Unfortunately, gonna fall and potentially do some damage. It's only strength 6 because it's scale
It'll be
Warhound.
7 because it's in my side.
Fascinating. I've never considered that.
Yeah.
I think you're very right on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be random d6. It's gonna be 5 of them. Sure. It's gonna be to the head at super high rolls. Okay. So 10,
Nothing.
11,
Nothing.
12,
Direct.
12,
Direct.
13.
Another direct.
Okay. I'll consider that a win. I will I will end my activation with him there. Who would you like to fire with next?
We'll start. Well, actually, we're gonna jump over here to the Warhound because he can't be bullied any more than he already has been. We're gonna put all of our shots into
Our little Cerastus Knights.
Knights. We'll start with the Plasma Blast Cannon, and we will maximal fire. And we'll be putting it right there.
Hello. I am a knight, so I'm -1 to hit because of the flooding trait, and then
No minuses from this one.
that
so
gun
it'll-
should be fine.
Yeah, but then believe I'm +1 for. Oh no, it's just.
It's only ever
minus-
-1, yeah.
Yeah.
So one hits.
direct hit and 1 scatter.
Okay, so I guess that's 2 hits on them right now, and then the scatter will be way off.
10 inches way off.
Off the battlefield, okay. But I have to resolve 2 hits at strength 10.
Well,
It'll be 3 hits because it does overlap. It'll be a 3rd hit over there. No ion shield save against strength 10. So don't roll ones. Oh, those are very good. I don't actually have the card on hand, so I have to use online resources for these guys. I've lost that card a while ago, unfortunately. They have 5 pips each, and they start on the first one. So it's 3 devastating hits. So it'll be 2. He'll have 3 left, 2. He'll have 1 left, and then the 3rd one kills him. And it'll just reset the track. So we lose the not Scion, I suppose.
So
And we got the Vulcan Mega Bolter.
be +1 -1. So whoop.
Do I get any other cover from the
Oh yeah, so it'll be a further. So it'll effectively just be -1.
okay.
So 4s and 6s are rapid.
So we have 4
So-
hits. 5.
Oh yeah, 5 hits.
5 hits. 5 hits. Because I have the shield, I get 4 up saves because of the strength of it. 3 go through. And you're looking for 5 ups here. Oh, we got a single hit. It's because you need at least a 9 to damage it. So that is, he's got 3 pips left. For this to represent this got, it's on its second, it's taking a direct hit. That's that shooting. My Warhounds are done. This guy's already fired. And this guy over here, he's just gonna try and bully your dude, I guess. A -2 from the Carapace, hitting on 5s against the other Reaver. I have 2 hits.
Not bothering pushing voids.
Yeah,
and it's fine.
No reason to do that. And then I'm going to take a shot with the melta cannon. Let's put on his back leg, the back leg there. It's a single shot, which misses. Ooh. And scattering.
10 inches way back over.
Way off target. All right. And that will conclude his shooting.
Warbringer is going to declare the wounded Warhound as a target, and we're in arc.
It works.
Won't be firing the Mori because that's a corridor.
Yeah.
There's nothing in range of
Start
that.
with the volcano cannon.
Start with the volcano cannon.
Right in the middle.
Right over top of you. No minuses.
That's a hit. Or 2 hits.
2 hits.
Well, you did some work there, Warhound. Let's see if you can survive this. We have a
Weapon.
weapon, eh? Interesting. And 2. Well, that definitely breaks their weapons.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You break the crap out of the Vulcan Mega Bolter. Beats the crap out of that Vulcan Mega Bolter. It is now disabled. And then the lasers. We hit
Twice.
twice. Nice. And we'll figure out where those are going. We have 2 of those. Nice. To the leg. Those are 2 direct hits on the legs. Now I'll remind people that they were already previously hurt. So those were resolved at strength 9. But it's still 2 direct hits. We are nearing the end of his leg track. Getting close to critical damage. And that will be it for combat. Because I don't... This guy could shoot.
Yeah.
I'll see what his does. The little blast from the shield there. It's range 12, so we're going to pop a couple shots to try and hurt the shields a little bit there. Pair of hits. And we...
Save them both.
Save both, very good. All right, now the combat phase is complete. And we can go to the end phase where you have to roll for the locomotive, the experimental locomotive?
Yeah, experimental locomotors, just on a 1.
You're good. And none of us have any critical damage we have to resolve. No mission stuff specifically to have to worry about. So we're going to go into the 3rd round where we're going to roll for priority. Because why not? Whee! I got an 8. I am the man of priority. I am the priority man. Whatever, I'll keep it going, I guess. What are you doing for your maniple?
We'll do first fire.
So passes on a 2 up on Titans. Cool.
Yep.
Works for me. This guy could potentially be broken because he's missing a little homie. He is going to roll an 8, which is good, which is a pass. The glare on these dice are especially bad, but that's an 8. Look at that.
So that was a shaken test.
Shaky test. What did I say? Shatter?
Something.
Broken. Right. So he's good. He's good to go. That Marshal is fighting at full strength. I don't believe I had to do anything else, but I had to start with an order somewhere. I remember to do it now because I've been forgetting for the previous 2 rounds. I had spent one of my stratagem points on ablative plating. This guy. Boom. Right here. I'm going to declare him. He gets to ignore the first structural damage hit, essentially. I just wanted to go double check. It's the first direct, devastating, or critical hit that is allocated to him. He just ignores it, and then that's a once per game. Now you have something you're rolling for. What's going on here?
Well, I'm not rolling for anything.
You're just shaking a die?
Yeah, just shaking a die. I'm gonna put blind barrage. I guess we'll put it on your Reaver over there.
Oh, so he gets -2 to all his shots, but all shots against him are -2 as well. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Well then, he's gonna or put an order and he's gonna full stride. That's a 1. But my maniple lets me reroll. Not my maniple, my tyrant princeps trait lets me reroll that. 4. He's a veteran princeps. I think that he works on a 3-up. So he will have full stride because he's obviously not shooting anything very well this turn, and I got to get him into the thick of things here. Right.
So over to me, the corrupted titan over here. He has overwhelming rage, which means he can, without even making a test, give himself a charge order.
Is there any is it because I'm close to you, or is it just because that's just his thing?
Nope, that's just his thing. It's he adds 1 to the dice for his melee weapons, and he can issue charge orders without needing to make a command check.
Okay, well that's kind of scary. That's cool. I'm gonna try to order charge on my Cerastus Knight. He's the Lord Scion. I believe that works, unless I take negatives to my command for losing a banner, a knight in the banner. Ah, all right. Oh, sorry, the glare. Boom, charge. No orders?
No more orders.
All right. Well, I am gonna take a quick think for these 2 warhounds. I don't think I want to do anything else. I'm just gonna operate normally with these guys. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Got a stratagem.
Yep. Sabotage.
Sabotage. What does that do? Oh no.
So you get to pick up that charge order and just roll that d6, and that's his new order.
I just roll this?
Yep.
Haha, he's gonna do chop.
No, dang it.
Really? I got the same one? All right. Huh. Oh, okay. Well, do I have to go? What happens if I get emergency repairs?
I think you just get rid of it. If you can't do that order, you just get rid of whatever order you have.
Okay. Well, interesting. Fascinating. I think... on second thought, I'm not going to do anything with this guy because I messed up. I had forgotten that when it comes to knights, you have to go straight. Used to the old way where knights could do like that weird, like they can just move around as much as they want. And I forgot I only move 6, so the charge isn't going to do much for him. So I'm not going to worry about moving him. I'm going to move this warhound, and we are going to try to get him out of dodge here. Pivot 3 times. I'm going to do power to locomotors so he can maneuver a couple more times. I got to roll a hot die there. Power to stabilizers. Aha, it's free. Turn 3 times, move 6, turn a couple more times, and move 2 more.
He's just going to use all of his movement. Just go like that, and then just back up a bit just to get clear line of sight.
This Reaver is going to do 1, 2 turns, and he's going to do his move. Just end up moving there. He'll finish.
Going over to homeboy right here. He is going to pivot. He's going to add 1 to all of his movement range, and then he's just going to scoot backwards.
Okay.
Moving backwards like so.
So we're going to move the knight out. He's going to go straight. Just shoot him forward 6 inches for me. Right there. Look at that big dummy knight.
He's going to do his free push. Moving right up to there.
Well, hello there, buddy. Yikes. Not in range to get any punches in with the charge. We're going to go ahead with our Reaver here. I'm going to boop. So we're going to go 2. And then... Stupid crater. Stupid crater. That's...
You can pivot.
I can pivot
and still be moving in your front arc.
Yeah, we'll go.
Well, I meant you could like be facing towards me if you wanted.
Yeah, I just don't want to hit the rocks there. So we're gonna do another maneuver. We're gonna put power to stabilizers to try and do one more move afterwards. Ooh, 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 the fun one. Oh, we failed our command check too. Neat. And D6. 4.
For belligerent, Titan moves d6 inches towards the nearest enemy unit within its front arc.
Oh, that makes things annoying because I think I technically do that before I start moving from where he was. So I'm just putting him back to where he was. He was something like this, and then he just stops because he collides with that. So he has to take damage, I think. It's immediately after making a turn. So I would have done 1 turn. I would have moved forward, and then I would have done another turn, and then declared it.
Declared it there.
And then I would have declared it right there. And then I would have rolled the hot and the Awaken the Machine Spirit, then rolled the failed command check, and then I would have done belligerent. And then I would move d6 inches towards, instead of actually gaining the extra move, or the maneuver,
yeah.
I instead go d6 inches towards the nearest Titan.
In your front arc.
In my front arc there.
Just be kind of like there.
So I think I would have to hit this, and then only go 1.5 inches, is what I would assume. I have to look deeper into the rules, though. Sorry, it has another clause. If I have no Titans within the arc, I have to turn 1 maneuver to face it. And then, so I kind of don't get what I want, but so it kind of goes like that. So he faces a Titan, and then that fails, and then he still has a couple more inches of movement, but he's just going to stay there. Because he's going to be in front of that anyway, so. Alright, Machine Spirit, do what you want, I guess. And I got this one little Warhound over here to move. This remaining one here. I'm try and go up and around and get behind this guy. I might have to boost his... No, he's kind of hurt. I don't think I have to boost his movement characteristic. And I don't think I have to. I'm just going to move him. I'll show you. He's going to go, turn, go, somewhat. That's where he ends up. He moves 4, turn, 4, turn. And then he's in the back of the Reaver there, somewhat. He's within 2, no void shields for you. But not that it matters, because this guy's got to go through voids anyway, so fun stuff ahead. And that's it. That's my last move. We're on to the damage control phase, and I'll start with this my senior Princeps. Give you an idea of what he's looking at. We're just missing some heat and a void to vent. And he's got 5 servitor blades. I'll reroll a 1. Boom. All right, so we got... he's got... I don't need to roll the plasmatic thing. So we're going to vent... We're going to bring shields online and vent the rest of our heat. Not online. We're going to raise our shields by 1 and then vent a couple of heat, and this board does nothing. He's back up to that, and because he vented heat and he's not going to move anymore, he'll be -1 to hit. Well, aren't you just fancy? You don't have any damage control to do.
I don't have to push.
Got this Warhound, who is all sorts of messed up. Let's try and fix him. Yeah, the Warhound, we have no shields, our heat's whatever, and our legs are pretty messed up, and we don't have our Vulcan Mega Bolter. This gets 3 Servitor Clades, though, because we're on a Forge World. And I get to do a reroll here. But I think I'll just keep everything as it is, because I can bring my shields online, I can vent a heat, and I can repair the Vulcan Mega Bolter. There, now he's only looking sort of poor off. And then this Reaver is just missing he's got to dump some heat. So he's got 4 Servitor Clades, because of and then we're just going to dump 2, I think I'm only missing 2 levels, but I'll vent heat 3 times. But he will be moving again in the upcoming phase, so he will not benefit from the -1 to hit. That's it, we're on to the combat phase, where... I will start. Where would I start? We're going to start. You know what? We're going to see what this guy does to him. He's in a great position. We have Knife Fighters as our maniple. So he's going to get... I think I'm in your side. So I get +1. And because I'm within my scale, I'll get a further +1. So I get +2 to all my strength here. Put the Plasma Blast Gun on that footy right there. No bonuses to hit. I believe we're just looking for 3s. Oh, sorry, I meant to declare maximal fire.
Yep.
That's okay, yeah. So they both, that's 4 hits. I didn't declare before I rolled.
I knew as soon as you were like that, I was like, of course he's going to maximal fire because he's within my voids.
You'd be crazy not to, right?
You'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. So I will go with, oh, your weapon is messed up. So I got 1, 2, 3. 1, so it's 2. Destroy that, okay. Boop.
Well, yeah. So he still has it, but it's just...
it's just disabled. We messed it up. I'm going to do the Vulcan Mega Bolter on random, because I don't really care what I get. 2s to hit. Special's body, right?
Body, correct.
All right. Yeah, so we have 3 additional hits against the body. Now, wait, do I have to roll?
You have to roll armor pen.
That's right,
You rolled that a little early, but
I did,
that's fine.
so it's on the body, that's right. What is your lowest?
So you'll be strength 6, so just roll the dice, and then we can...
What's the lowest armor on your body?
10.
10, so I need 4s. Ooh, we got some hits here. So we got direct, we got a 10, a 10, an 11, and a 12.
That's just 4 directs.
Take that, Reaver! That's me done.
And I'll head over here, and he's going to put his shots into Homeboy here. We'll start with the Vulcans, hitting on 2s. All hit.
All hit. And then looking for, I believe it was 5s.
Looks like 3 directs.
All right, I'll have 4 saves against that. Come on, buckler thing. Okay, well, he is dead. Because he's taken 1 hit out of, so he's at 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, and then 5 out of 5. He goes down. He just gets eaten up. So I guess it goes to me then. Well, this guy's obviously not firing at anything. Oh, because he ran away. He didn't want to get punched. That's right. I'm like, why is he there? He's good to go. This Reaver makes the most sense to go next, so we'll go. It's got 360 arc, and we should have front arc for this. We're just going to fire everything into your Reaver, who has full shields, I assume.
Yes.
All right, so I'm hitting you on
3s.
3s. We have 3 hits against your shields with the missile launcher. And I break 1 level of it. Put the melta cannon on that foot right there. And we'll see if we get a hit. We do. 2 hits on your shields. And you're good? Nice. All right, that's all he's got. We got the melta cannon because the carapace weapon is disabled. No, I'm running away. Should be that. So I got 2 shield saves on him. I think his voids are full. Voids are on 4s now. But, I mean, that's that for that Titan. The only other thing I have to resolve is this full stride. If you could measure out 6 for me, because he's just going to go forward that 6. So we're going to go, I think I have to stop right there. So I could do my front arc. So I'll just go back a few inches and we're going to go something like that. There we go.
Homeboy here is going to put everything into that Warhound. We'll start with the laser blasters.
Are you going to drain?
We are going to drain, yeah.
Oh, no.
Put you on 5s.
Ah, it sucks. But, oh wait, come on, he's a veteran. What's going on here?
We'll do...
Oh, he's a senior, I guess.
We'll do the volcano cannon directly over top of him again.
It's free.
Free, and it hits.
2 hits. And I believe I have a pair of 4-ups here. I will make both. Ooh. The quake. Right
Just
there.
like that.
Not hitting his own Reaver. And we have 2 more hits on the shields. And down they go. We did it. We did another round. It's very lackluster.
Very.
Okay, so we're done the 3rd battle round. End phase, you have to roll for the locomotors, the experimental legs on someone, on a 1. Nope, we're good. Who is that by? I can't remember. Is it him or him?
No,
I think it's him.
it's this guy over
It's
here.
that guy there?
His
Okay.
is just, it's his trait allows him to add 1 to either his move or his maneuvers.
Okay. Well, then we're on to the 4th round here. We'll take that order die off, and we're going to roll for priority. I got a 5. Does not beat a 9. Would you like priority this time?
I 100% would.
All right, there you go. You get it then.
Declaring first fire as my
your
order.
2-up one? Yeah. Okay. Start with him there.
He's giving himself the charge order.
Oh,
again.
the free charge order. Fair. Super fair. Yeah, I'm going to declare a charge with my guy. Yeah. A 1. Well, his warlord trait, or his princeps trait lets me reroll that. I will also charge.
First fire over here on a 2-up. Gets it.
Screw you! I'm going to first fire. I got it. First fire. Boom. All right. And you're done with orders?
Correct.
Ooh. Actually, probably done with orders as well. I don't think I want either of those warhounds to do anything fancy. So we're on to movement, starting with you.
We're going to pop the trader ability Unbridled Hatred, so he gets to add 2 to his movement and +1 to the melee dice on his Power Fist.
Well, I definitely don't love that for the warhound.
And we're going to be look like moving 4 inches like so.
Right into his bum? Where are you going to put that hand?
We're going to cold shot right into the body.
All right, that's fair. And then you moved at least 3, so you get an extra attack.
So it'll be 5 attacks.
Nice.
Called shot does not suffer the modifier
Because it's melee.
with all the pluses, so we'll be hitting on 2s.
Naturally, there'll be a pair of 1s in there. And then we roll, it's still d6 for the strength, eh?
Yep.
Oh, those are all something. That will be 2 devastating hits to the body, and then a critical hit. Critical hit puts it on the first one. We have reactor leak, and then the 2 devastatings, and then the critical pushes it over. So we have, we're at level 2 critical damage on the body. So our void shield generators have collapsed, and we are leaking plasma. Ain't that fancy. Let's go ahead and let's resolve my first fire over here. I actually don't know what the best weapon to use here is for this. I'm gonna go draining on the laser blaster because I'm feeling it, you know, into that nerd. So we are looking for 3s. Well, interesting. Let's see if that matters. It does.
It does.
He is a veteran. I don't know if that matters for this or not. So the veteran princess upgrade. This is a command check, so we're good. We get hot though. We have 1 hit on you. Oh, well, there you go. We got lose 1 level of shields, and I'll gain 1 level of heat.
Firing back into you, we'll shoot the Vulcans 10 inches away, so no +1, so hitting on 3s, 6s are rapid.
Oh, so this is one miss.
So
You know what that means? Let's push that shield. So, okay, another one of those, just in case. Okay, so we pass our shaves, but we have to do a 3-up command check. Okay, we're good. We get hot, though. I'm going to try something weird with this guy. I get to move I'm going to try to resolve his charge against that dude there. But I think I'm going to have to boost his movement characteristic. I can only go up to 8, mind you, but it's better than 6. See what we get. Okay, we're good. He'll move in his front arc that way 4 inches, then he'll keep moving. He can measure me another 4, yeah. So whatever that, to about there, and then he'll keep going in that direction there. I think that's legal, because I don't do any turns. I just move that way in my front arc and that way in my front arc. And I had to boost to get there, though. And then we're going to swing our punchy fist into your body. I get 2 attacks with this normally, but because I charge, I'll gain an additional 2 attacks because I moved 8 inches. Not 9, though, because I can't, because of the rules of this mission in particular. And hit on 3s to the body. I have 3 hits to the body, which will result in a...
You're at strength 10.
Okay, so we got, nothing on the 1. Do I get any bonuses from your strength?
That's what I'm saying.
10 is the total?
Yeah,
Okay.
10 plus what you roll.
12 and a 13. Sorry, that was a direct and a devastating?
Yes.
Okay.
And you do push me over into the crit, so I'm on my first pip of crit.
You're also leaking plasma. Alrighty, well that's that result. Then we have the Nemesis Warbringer who's gonna turn.
Turn just like so.
Boom. And stay where he is.
Correct.
Alright. And the only other thing I have, well I got my 2 Warhounds. This guy's pretty hurt. We'll do this Warhound first. We're gonna move, couple, turn, move, turn, and just get within that 2, though it's like that's a dangerous position to be in after everything is said and done here. And then Josh has nothing else to do, so I'll resolve this Warhound, who's going to, he's gonna push, he's gonna move a few inches, then he's gonna start turning. I'm gonna move forward, move forward 4 for me, and then just do, and then turn up to 3 times.
1, 2.
And then do a third, can you do 3 normally, right? Yeah. And
Yeah.
Then, so do one more. I just turning around completely to this guy. So one more.
Oh, 3 will be like that.
And then we'll hold like that. Yeah. I'm gonna try and turn a 4th time, pushing the reactor. Costs a little bit of heat. We'll turn, bloop, and then move there. Oh gosh, we're gonna get punched and killed. We're gonna stay outside of 2. What I perceive to be 2. That will bring it to damage control, starting with Josh.
We'll start on that Reaver. We'll try to fix some critical damage and whatnot.
Might as well reroll the 3 because you got that. Okay, 3 into a 3. We
Okay.
got 4, 4, and a 5. That's kind of what we're looking at there. So we can pop a Void Shield back up and fix the critical.
Oh no, I can.
Oh, you can only do 1.
Only do 1 with a 5-up, so
So we'll
it's
fix the critical then.
yeah.
We'll fix the Apocalypse Missile Launcher as well.
For what it's worth.
Well, this Warhound here who got the crap punched out of him. Let's try and fix you up a little bit. I'll reroll a 3 into a 2, so we got a 4. So this Vent Heat, we're going to immediately lose that later, but that's okay. We're going to roll for this Warhound who could use Void back.
Just 1 void, so got it.
Got it. All right, and then I'm going to roll for this Reaver who's missing a little bit of his heat, I believe. And I think I don't need the reroll. So he'll Vent Heat. He'll be -1 to hit. You guys out in the open.
And just a reminder, this is all from the flooded.
Yeah, the whole battlefield is flooded with whatever's in these things. I got to repair these 2 Titans a little bit. We're going to go for my Reaver, who's still missing a level of his Void Shield. This is the, okay, look at that, he gets it back. So his Void Shields are back to full. And then this Warhound is missing mostly Void Shields. I need a 6. With a reroll, double 5. The only thing I could do is try and bring his Void Shields back online, which is not possible. In combat phase.
We'll start with him. Power Fist into the Reaver. We'll Called Shot the body.
You're feeling body. And we have a pair of hits.
Pair of hits.
And against the body, your strength 9, 14. That's gonna be 1 devastating hit to my body, and I'll just take it. But this Warhound is in a.
Oh, he's not done. He's got to fire his
He's got his
Melta-Cannon.
Melta-Cannon. Are we thinking like right back here?
I'm just going to put it directly on top of him.
Right on
Just
top
for-
of him?
Just for easiness.
Hits!
Hits.
Twice. Okay, well, unfortunately, because we're so close, we do have to use a weapon skill, and that does miss. Oh, geez. That really misses. Okay, so it does deviate a little bit there. Okay, well, I'll go with my Warhound, and he is going to fire maximal fire, I'll remember this time, with the Plasma Blast Gun onto the middle of that Reaver. And I got a pair of shots here, which hit. Oh, they both missed. Well, here we are in the realm of suspiciousness. So it's going to go 8 inches, kind of that way. It's going to clip my guy once, and then I'll roll for the second one. So we got 1 hit on my Reaver. The second one's going to be 6 inches off, so that's going to land in the crater there and further make a bigger crater. So I do have a shield save on my Reaver. which I pass. I think I would love to do some called shots with that Vulcan Mega Bolter into the body. And because I am the Cerberax light maniple with knife fighters, I can actually use his BS for this. I don't have to use a weapon skill. I called shots to the body because I'm using my BS. It would be hitting on 2s normally, but looking for 4s to hit. 6s are good. We have 3 hits on the body. With all the modifiers, why don't you go ahead and let them know what these are.
So normally strength 4, +3 for it being compromised, +2 for being in the rear arc, and then another further +1 for being Ferox knife fighters. So these are strength 10 Vulcan Mega Bolters.
And then we got 12, 12, 15. Dang.
That's engine kill.
We got engine kill. How hot is he?
Not hot at all, but
Oh no.
I have my final stratagem.
It's not the stupid button one, is it?
It's from the Crusade Legio, Vindictive in Death. I don't even have to roll. I'm going to auto-catastrophically explode.
Well, let's figure out what that does. This allows Josh to resolve Catastrophic Meltdown, the worst possible result on the Catastrophic damage table. So the Titan is destroyed. We're going to roll a D3 and add the number of holes on the Plasma Reactor status track. So we're going to have a 1 plus...
So it'll be 7-inch blast in total.
Which will hit every single one of my Titans. And then each one of those Titans will suffer D6 hits, bypassing Void Shields, which it pretty much is already anyways, with a strength equal to the scale +1. And the scale of a Reaver, I believe, is 7?
8.
Ooh.
So it'll be strength 9.
These are all strength 9 hits. They're randomly allocated. So where do you want to start? Where do you want to have the most fun? That guy there. So D6. Oh, it's 1. So 1 strength 9 against his body. So 12. We're just going to go ahead and look over at this Warhound over here. That's this guy here, who was already compromised on the body because he got punched there earlier, don't forget. So because we're compromised, that's 12. That's a 15. That's a critical hit. So that's going to go up to there. Boop, and then that's going to push this over, which will be engine kill. So that's engine kill there. We're going to resolve this one. D6. 4. Not bad. Strength 9. Randomly allocated to the weapon. Okay, so the 1 does nothing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So it'll be 2. So his Carapace gun is like super dead. And the other Warhound. 3. Not bad. Okay. Strength 9 to the body. So 13 and 15.
Critical.
I got 13 for devastating on Warhound.
That's right.
Boop boop. Like this is one that had messed up legs before, so we do have a critical and a reactor leak now. And he is destroyed. And then I have to resolve the same thing on this Warhound. I don't have to add anything to the roll. I'm just gonna roll a 1. So it's
silenced. He just shuts down right where he's at.
Okay, well maybe we can salvage him later. He is silenced. He's just terrain now. And then the other 2 guys are still kicking, but we took out a Reaver.
Homeboy here is going to fire all of his shots.
Are you in the rear or the side?
I believe I'm in the rear.
Just double checking. That is rear for sure. All right. I see how it is. What do you? We're gonna start with the volcano.
Yeah, let's start with the volcano.
Volcano right on top, and that is a. Okay, he can't. That guy can't hit, dude.
He cannot.
Hit once, right? Like
Please.
one. Okay. It still hits. No matter what, a 1-inch scatter will hit him twice. Why don't we see where that randomly goes? This guy's. Where's he messed up? Oh boy, here we go. Body. Ooh.
And this might be engine kill.
Yeah, that's probably him dead too.
So hang on, it's strength 10.
So that's a 14 because of all the modifiers.
So strength 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the flank. So then it's a 16 and then so they're both crits.
So critical, and then critical, boom, engine kill. Reactor's pretty tame. And we're gonna roll a 5.
Before we roll that, I should probably see if I
it cost you nothing. Nice. He's gonna wildfire. He's gonna spin
back this way.
Hey, boom, 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 and then he shoots with BS5. I guess I'll do the Vulcan Mega Bolter. I actually just fire all weapons. All right. Well, let's see if I hit you with that Vulcan. Am I in range for the Vulcan Mega Bolter?
Yeah.
Oh, dope. Love that for me. So we hit on 5s. We have 6 hits. Wait, 5 hits. To push his shields.
I'll use his Bastion shielding.
Fair. Okay. And then you're good. Nothing there. And then we have a couple of hits with the. They both will deviate. Yep. I guess I'll roll the scatter in case it still hits him. First one, that's off. And then the second one is off. Okay. He's going to fall in a random direction. And that's going to be forward.
Okay.
Heck yeah, dude. Bye-bye Warhounds. This is a costly battle. All right, well, my turn. I'm going to go with my Reaver, firing everything at your Warhound. Go draining on the laser blaster. I hit you twice, and I get some heat.
We'll push for some voids.
Okay, 2 levels of heat.
Double heat.
Nice.
And he passes both.
He does fail 1 because of drain. It's
draining 1, that's right.
Yeah. Let's put the Warhound in the orange for his plasma, and he's down to a 4 shield save. So we'll go with Apocalypse Missile Blaster now. Missile Blaster, Apocalypse Missile Launcher. I hit you 5 times. Do it again?
No.
No. Oh, bye-bye
Voids
Voids. Boom. And then we have the Gatling Blaster. 6 shots with the Gatling Blaster. We're not in +1 to hit range, so 3s. I hit 3 times, and these are going to go against his ordnance, so it's your body. After all that, the only one that wounded was the 6, so it's a devastating hit to the body. That's your turn back, I guess.
Yeah, and he'll just go ahead and shoot right back at you.
Now, I am -1 to hit because of the plasma venting. Okay. Yeah. So, 4s, but 6s are good. Pair of hits! Okay. Well, don't push. I'll just roll them, and I will pass both. And the plasma should be 5s? Yep. Well, those both miss anyways. On top of them. The first one is 7 inches off.
Yep.
That's a 7, right? That was a 7. The second one is 2. Oh, so it'll be...
1 hit.
1 hit. Void. Oh! Alright, not bad. Okay. And then I think I technically have to resolve you. All I have is the disabled gun on top in arc, so no, we're done. End phase now.
So yes, it is end phase. No, nothing on my end. Anything on your end?
Is that guy with the experimental legs dead? Is that
that was him? Yeah, that was that Reaver.
Experimental legs. Yeah, I don't have any critical damage left on the table. I just have the 2 Reavers, and they're okay-ish.
All right. Well, end of the 4th battle round. We need to on a 9 or a 10. The game is over.
Roll it up.
Nope. Okay, so it goes 1 more turn.
Battle round 5, priority. 2, 4. Would you like it?
Yes, I would.
All right, they're all yours.
Precept Maniple, gonna take charge order.
I like it. No orders. No orders. Hey, well, where do you want to start?
Are you gonna issue no orders?
Oh wait, yes, I probably will, but I think you have to do yours first.
I will issue no orders.
All right, I'll do first fire. If you're not doing any orders, in fact, I'm not gonna do any orders.
Okay.
Yeah, no orders. What do you do? Are you on the movement now?
Yes, movement.
All right, fair. Okay, yeah, I'm too afraid. I was like, well, first fire. Wait, no, he's just gonna run away like a coward. Simply get closer to me too.
He's just going to move 8 inches straight up.
Okay, well, fine. Do you have any shields on him or no?
No, no shields.
Okay. Now I wish I did first fire. Dang, I was afraid he was gonna run away. I guess I should have seen this coming. I'll just move forward too. Screw it.
Just gonna kind of shimmy over.
All right. We're gonna boost the movement characteristic of this dude here. I want to try and get him up there in case the game keeps going. It's free, but we're gonna turn first. And we are going to go... We're on to damage control, that's right.
Damage control. Start with my Warhound. He's got a lot wrong with him.
Oh, he's only got missing voids and a little we have to roll something first.
I have to roll, yep.
You have to roll a...
D6, I believe.
It's a D6 because he's only in the orange. This is on the reactor overload table because he's in the orange.
5, that is power failure. My void's already down, so it's a... D3 strength 9 hits to the body.
Well, you know what? I'm going to roll that. I'm going to break your body. D3, it's 2 of them. And we have nothing, and a 12.
Which goes to a 13, which is devastating.
Oh, devastating hit to the body. Oh, no. And now you rolled that, and you can re-roll the 1 because of your engines here thing.
And I will do...
Vent to heat?
Yep, vent heat.
So you're in the yellow. Reaver right in front of you is missing a level of shield and some heat, so I'm going to re-roll. I only can vent the heat. Oh yeah, we both vented heat, eh?
So we both vented heat, so we'll both be at -1 to hit each other at point blank range.
All right. Too much steam. I get it.
So much steam.
Then any repairs on him?
Nope, he is full up.
All right, well, let's go for my senior princeps here. We're going to re-roll. You know what? Let's re-roll a 2. Oh, sure. That's right, he hasn't really been in the thick of things. He got punched in the body a couple times, but his missile launcher was destroyed too, so we're just going to fix that. That was what the melta cannon did that. What are you starting with this bad boy?
We're going to put all of his shots and then smash attack into you.
All right, start with the plasma blast gun, I assume.
Plasma blast gun, okay.
Because then you can do cold shots to whoever that hits if it nicks anything good. So we have a...
hit and a miss.
Did you want to do maximal fire?
Yes.
Yeah, so
because we're within 2 inches.
You get a little bit of heat, and then the...
Back to the orange.
Back to the orange, and because you're using your weapon skill and this -1 to hit, does that 5 hit or no?
Yes, at -1, it does hit.
Perfect. So we have 2 hits on me, and where's it going to go? But let's resolve the scatter, because that could also be a 3rd hit. No way, dude. Is it a hit on both of us?
It'll be a hit on both of us.
I'll take it. So I got 3 hits on me, which are going to go to a random location. And let's see what that looks like. It's going to be the
Legs.
At 10. That's bad. That's 3 devastating hits on his legs. The hit against you is random at strength 10. It's 15 to your legs.
That's critical.
Rip a little bit on the legs there. Okay, I'll take it. Then would you like to do called shots with the Vulcan Megabolt into my legs?
No, actually, because that would be hitting on 6s and I wouldn't get rapid.
Oh, geez, that's right. I forgot about all the negatives.
So
Yeah.
we'll just do
+1, -1. So
+1, -1.
you're
Yeah.
on. What's your weapon skill? Is it 4 normally?
It's a 4, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we have. Oh, not bad. That's good. That's 5 hits still.
5 hits.
And we're gonna see where those randomly go. Look for legs.
Legs.
Oh, you got him.
All right.
So 1 does nothing. We got 13s, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, right into his legs. He's immobilized. Stabilizer's damaged and locomotor seized. I never would have expected this. And then we have. I can't. You rolled the leg.
We're
Very
going
nice.
to do smash attack, and
Yeah.
we are going to do called shots into the legs.
All right. Oh, what do you need to hit?
D3.
Oh, that's right. One of them. Oh, I
Miss.
misses. Okay. I think I barely. The Vulcan Megabolt are randomly shooting the legs.
Huge. Very big.
Huge.
Very big.
So good. Let's go with everything into the Nemesis Warbringer. I'll start with the Apocalypse Missile Launcher on the trees. That's 5 hits.
Pushing for voids.
Reroll the 1, and it costs you nothing. Nice. Oh, it's still 3 levels of Void Shield. Okay. And then the Fusion, or Melt the Cannon, it misses. It's going to scatter. 1, so it'll hit twice still.
Twice. And voids are down. Oh, no, sorry.
He fails.
He fails 1, so now he
Has
the next-
one. The next one's a fail.
the next
Okay.
one, voids will be down.
Gotcha. We'll work on that.
We'll push for draining on the laser blasters.
They're
So
free.
Free, and 2 hits.
2 4s. Oh, that's a leg. And, Pip, boxcars, taco cats. The volcano cannon?
Volcano.
That's 2 hits and a little bit it's not free. And, okay, I take a level of void. The Quake Cannon on top.
Release the Quaken.
Oh, that's 2 more hits.
2 more hits.
Release the Quaken! And
He does not.
2 more saves. All right. My pick with this guy. So what's hurt on your dude here?
Legs.
Legs and body are kind of scuffed. Right?
Yeah, body's at +2, legs are at +1, but there is already a crit on the legs.
Fancy. Cold shots are suspicious, all the same here. Cold shots with the laser blaster and the Gatling blaster into the legs. So I get, because I'm part of the Ferox light maniple, they get to use their
Ballistic skill.
BS against this, and I get +1 because I'm super close. I'm within my scale. So I'm hitting on with the Gatling blaster, hitting on 2s, -1 because you vented, so 3s, but cold shots on 5s into legs. Oh, got a hit. We got a hit though. That was a bad roll all around. And into the leg. Does it do anything? Oh yeah. Be a devastating hit to the legs.
He is 1 away from compromised.
The laser is 6s to hit with cold shots. Because why not? I'll do it. No, they all miss anyways. Well, I guess I would have hit once randomly, but that's okay. Then D3 smash attacks, which is 1, and I'm not too sure what I hit on, but it's probably that. We're gonna go for legs, and strength is that's a superficial.
Superficial.
Well, that's still scary. That Warhound messed me up real bad there. It messed himself up too. That Warhound did so much damage. End phase.
He has stabilizer's damage, so he will turn 45 degrees on a 1-2 there, 4-5 6 or 4-5 there. 5-6, he moves 2 inches back. All right, he moves 2 inches back.
It actually goes backwards with that one, eh?
So he's actually going to turn this way because there's no backwards. I'm thinking of like Quake.
Oh, Quake, yeah. And my guy is immobilized, so he's not allowed to make any turns. So he just stands still, even though his got stabilizers damaged. We'll complete that end phase, so we're going to have Josh here roll.
On a 4+, game is over. Otherwise, it goes on for another round.
Okay,
Game goes on for another
We
round.
have one last round, a battle round 6. Let's roll for priority to see who gets it this time. I could definitely use it. 3 is a little suspicious.
3.
All right, we roll. Do ties matter in this game?
7.
Oh, but you win. You know what? You win on that no matter what. What are you calling?
First fire doesn't. Again, I don't
You
think
got
I'm
nothing
doing
fancy?
it.
All
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing any orders.
No orders for you?
Actually,
Ooh.
what's his? I think he might be an arc there
4.
for this Warhound.
I'm definitely in your arc.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we'll do first fire. Yeah.
All right, so first fire will be it. So on a 2-up first fire for him, I assume you want to start there.
Sure.
By all means.
Doop.
Okay, he's first fire. I am going to try emergency repairs, which is he gets to reroll because of the Princeps trait on him. That's a pass. That's actually come up 3 times now. I didn't think it would matter whatsoever. So emergency repairs. I get to immediately try to fix him. I get +1 of these rolls, but I can't re-roll anything for a storm. So I got a 4, a 6, and a 6, and a 2. All right. Well, that's pretty good because I can heal critical damage here. I'll heal those 2 points of critical damage on the leg. So only his stabilizers are damaged, though he's still on the knife's edge.
No more orders.
I will go with a... I think I need to like full stride this guy or something wild. I'm gonna try a full stride and see if I can't just break through the lines here. I got a 10, so he's gonna pass because I'm not gonna be able to do any damage to that guy, especially with the damage control phase coming up. So here we are in the movement phase. Would you want to start with first fire or do his move?
We're gonna do his move.
All right. You're gonna make him fast?
Yeah, we're gonna give him +1 speed. We're gonna power to locomotors to get him up to strength. So he'll be moving speed 8 with the +1. So.
Yeah. Just to try and block me. Keep me back here. Boom.
Boop.
All right, that's fair. And that's that for his move. So I will stand still, I guess. I'll just go ahead and just do that. I'll declare that as his thing because he emergency repairs, so he can either shoot or move, so he's not gonna move. And we're gonna go fire. You can put the plasma gun on me.
We're gonna maximal fire the plasma blast guns.
Oh my goodness, okay. I didn't vent heat or anything yet, so none of that.
Just
pair of hits, probably? 4 hits on my Reaver. Please do not roll legs. If you roll legs, body. Ooh.
Oh, that's not very good.
So we have a 12, 13, and 14. Direct and 2 devastating. So direct, devastating, devastating. Then I'll go on to my move. So obviously your Nemesis Warbringer has gotten really close to me. I want to beat him up badly, but I don't. It's pretty hard to kill a Warbringer in one go. So I'm just gonna move my guy as he would. Try and boost his speed to get up to 8. Okay, it gets a little hot. And that's where I get to. I only get to move an inch. I move 5 inches, then 1.5 inches into the terrain there, because I can only move up to 8 inches to get there. I didn't have much more movement anyways, so. That's it for movement. Do you want to see if you take on you get to fight? Shoot first over here.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and maximal fire again.
Yeah, no. All right, we're looking for a pair of 4s. Oh wait, we have to do the damage control.
Damage control phase.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Do you want to start with that Warhound?
Yeah, we can start with that Warhound.
He's got to roll in the reactor table after this. Oh gosh, he got a 1, 2, and a 3 because he's in the orange now.
Oh, he is in the orange.
Yeah. So we're rolling on the reactor table. D6. It's a 5. It's the same thing, eh?
Yep.
Void shield. So he takes D3. Takes 3 hits. That's a weird.
Strength 9. They'll be effectively strength 11.
These are 11s? Okay. So we have a 13, 14, 14. No way.
That's engine kill.
What is that?
Because he was at 1 pip away, so the...
Are they all devastating?
Well, yeah, no, you had 2 criticals and a devastating.
All the criticals?
But the first devastating pushes you to a crit, and then you'll do 2 more crits, and it pushes me off 2 more times. So that is engine kill.
Well, I technically didn't kill him. Your reactor killed me.
My reactor killed me. Let's go ahead and roll it.
He's in the orange, so he gets to add to this.
+1.
Oh, 3, okay.
3.
Which is laid low, so he's going to meander around. He's going to walk that way into the building and then fall over somewhere random. Right on top of it. Nice.
You.
All right, so let's go ahead and resolve that, because if that hits my legs, I'm also dead. D6 hits to my Reaver. 5 of them at strength 6. And it's going to be hitting not very high strength, but it's going to be the body.
Yeah.
His body's compromised, so these are all actually +2 strength because his body's real messed up. So these are all strength 8 hits. So that's direct, direct, which puts him, you see, so that's 1 direct, and then direct, and then there's like still 2 or 3 more hits. So we have engine kill on my Reaver as well. Boo. My Reaver's in the green. For the dramatic effect, because there's nothing nearby, but it's catastrophic meltdown, so this whole area is all absolutely destroyed. And then
full stride.
Then I just resolve my full stride, which I'll push it too. Why not? Don't really need to, but hey, he costs 1 more, so he goes 4 inches forward. Is all he really does in his front arc. Boop, 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 boop.
And that's all he needs to win you the game.
Because I would then technically, well, how far am I?
You just have to be within 18 inches, and if you can kind of come around this way, you can kind of see like just how close.
That's 18.
That's 18.
With the full stride. Look at me go! I'm the best. Number 1, the best. It would have been a tie game if you rolled a
1, 2, 3,
like a 4 up or whatever on the last roll.
No, yeah, it was a 4 up. Yeah. It only continued on a 1, 2, or 3.
And you rolled a 3. Yeah. So I had to get there, yeah. That's interesting. We'll jump into a post game, I suppose, for this one here. All right, well, I never know what to expect with this game.
It was crazy because I thought as soon as I lost like that Warhound
On
and
turn 2 or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And it was circling around you.
yeah, I was like, oh, here we go. And then it kind of came back, and then it was that full stride at the very end. I shouldn't have hindsight because I didn't really think about it. I should have moved him up here the previous turn, and then he would have been stuck. I would have moved him up here. We would have been
just bumping uglies over here, right?
Yeah. And so then it would have been
a tie. A true tie, yeah. Because there's no tie. The other tiebreaker is, like, the secondaries kill our seniors, but they were both alive. They're both alive. Yeah. The only things alive at the end of the game, right?
Yeah.
It was a fun little scenario.
Yeah.
I think I like the open... Crap, what do they call it? Open engine cards?
Open engine war.
Open engine war, that's what it is. Just because the match play is fine, but I really found that the engage and destroy, I believe that's the basic one, the 1 and 2 result, was like too easy to really accomplish.
Well,
and it was just kill points, really. Yeah.
Not so much that it was easy to accomplish, it was more just the fact that if you rolled that and then I rolled, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like where I have to get to your deployment edge.
Essentially this mission here.
It's like, okay, so you can just sit there the whole game and shoot me, not have to worry about moving forward, and I have to try to cross this. So it was kind of like unbalanced in that kind of way.
Right.
Whereas like the open, we're both trying to complete the same objective.
Yeah, like it's I don't mind the match play take where you're both accomplishing different objectives, but it does feel bad. Like there's been a few times where I like to play a Storm. I like the Regia maniple because I love the double Warlord, especially with their little courtiers. And then I just kept rolling engage and destroy. So I just have 2 Warlords with 4 Bellicosa volcano cannons and the Apocalypse missile launchers just sitting there bombing shots down the table all game. Something gets close, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just put like everything I have over there. Okay, that's not probably dead, but there's a lot of cases where I'm like, or I had Warhounds surrounding me and I just had one turn this way to support the one over there and the other one turn this way and just bombing shots down the table, and it was just, it's a lot of damage on the Warlords. Those Warlords pump out a lot of damage, so. Yeah. That's all I had to do. And I like this a little bit more. Plus it had the weird twist on it. And it really I wonder what people do at home. Because like that, say I built the Regia, and then I got the mission where I have to push the enemy's territory. That's like an auto loss for me.
Yeah.
It's
kind of tough.
That's tough because they move. Well, I guess I'm a Storm. I could push those Warlords pretty far, but then they're going to get exposed and shot up.
Well, you still have the not the Reavers, the Warhounds.
Yeah.
But if I know, to be fair, I believe it is a secret, so wouldn't always know. But like if you were running that list in this, I would have targeted those Warhounds right away.
Yeah. If all of a sudden my Regia maniple's pushing up the board, you're like, okay, well he's probably got a weird objective, right? Yeah. Because I roll 2 dice and I pick one secretly, right? So, but you know what the 2 dice are, I think.
Yes.
So I'm doing one of 2 missions.
Yeah.
At least the intel tells you that. And obviously I know what you're trying to do too. I have nothing against the match play. The match play is fine. I guess it depends on if you're in the mood to do the same objective as your opponent or a different objective. And like, maybe at home you don't like the twist. Maybe you don't like the weird flooded thing, right? Watching the battleport. You could choose not to use that.
Yeah.
You don't have to use those if you don't like those. Fighting on a Forge World's cool. Fighting on a winter planet is cool. And if you don't want to do any of that, you don't have to do that either. You can just...
Oh, if we were
at that point, you're just playing match play, I guess.
Yeah. I was just, it just adds a lot of variety and uniqueness to each game because then definitely no. I mean, this game is already pretty good with how you're, controlling your Titans. That no 2 games feel the same.
I've never played.
That just like adds a whole nother level. Because there's 10 planets you can fight on that all have different. Conditions.
Yeah, that's right. There's like Hive World, Death World,
Blighted World, War World. The War World one is.
I have no idea. What's War World?
Roll a d6. Every turn we both roll it. On a 2+, we get to resolve D3 Strength 10, I think, hits against an enemy.
It's like an orbital bombardment or something?
Yeah, it's just constant artillery shooting at each other. The Blighted one, which is the one I think I played with Josh, was, which I think we totally forgot about, after the second turn, was you pick one of your own Titans. If it has Void Shields, you take D3 +1 Void Shield saves. If none of your Titans have Void Shields, you still have to pick one, but it suffers an automatic critical hit to a random location.
What is wrong with this world? Are they like stepping in bog pits and getting stuck, or like
may just be like
blighted?
Yeah, it's like blighted world, so maybe it's just like highly radioactive.
I guess so. Yeah, just putting pressure on the void shields constantly.
Something. But yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of twists. There's like 6 primaries, 8 secondaries, 10 planets, 12 like twists that you can do. So I mean, it's just with all those combinations, every game is different and it's a lot of fun.
Well, like exactly what Josh said earlier. This game on its own, if you're just to sit there and kill each other's titans, there's a ton of variety in the game already. So like, why not add like a little bit of a twist to it just to change it up a wee bit? But I can play Titanicus all day. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite games. I like the command consoles. The rules I find are very eloquent is the word I think I'm looking for there, and or elegant. That works too. They're pretty. They're pretty rules.
They're pretty.
And I just have a ton of fun playing it. And I love. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I am. We busted them out earlier, but we got the Traitor Legion book and the Loyalist Legion book. What a gift from the Emperor, dude. Like that. Those are amazing books. They have everything you need wrapped in one. Now, obviously, there will be future supplements coming out. Those will be separate. But now I don't need to like scour through the Doom of Malek or Titan Death or anything to find my rules. Right?
Yeah, people, complain about this game. It's like, oh, there's like 5 or 6 books you need. That's the Traitor and Loyalist Legio books. Add all of those rules, all of the stratagems,
upgrades,
war gear, Titans, maniples, and all the Loyalist Legions, obviously in one book, and all the Traitor Legions and Night Houses
in the other,
in their respective books. But and that's
it's
literally
a great resource.
Just one book is all you need. Get the other ones. I would say still get the other ones because they have a bunch of like the campaign rules.
Yes.
Fantastic lore.
Oh yeah. If you like Titans, yeah.
And amazing art.
Yeah.
I like seeing all the different Titans and all their different Legio schemes.
Yes,
just
well, because every to kind of like benchmark or bookmark the book, there's like all these like little pages of art. So like this is a Legion Gryphonicus warlord painted. This is this specific one, right? And it's kind of cool. Yeah,
it's really cool like that. So
it's a lot of fun. I like something about the books are really pretty too, like the blue hues and they kudos to the artists for those books. I think they absolutely murdered it, dude. They're great books. I have a blast with them too. Like it's just such a clean game. Like there's not a lot of FAQs or erratas. It's kind of like a lot of like as you play, you pick it up, and like a few things that I always had a hard time was like you don't like add all the shots together, right? Like if you do like compromise it, you don't add that to the next one. That's kind of one that I had a hard time because I always played like 40k or GW games, like roll one die at a time and then always apply the relevant results. But that's not how this one works. Very simple, very clean.
Yeah, because that's why like rolling a damaged weapon result is usually like if you hit it with like that big strength 12 gun that's used to pretty much like guarantee engine kills. Yeah. And you're like, all right, here it comes. It's a weapon, and you wasted all of that souped up shop. Yeah. Because, you might roll like 3 15s for the damage, and it doesn't matter how many you rolled. You just disable it.
Right. And then if you hit it with another weapon afterwards,
you can blow it up.
Explode the munitions or whatever it is exactly.
And it deals damage to the body, which is really cool.
Which is how you really get to, exactly. Yeah. I love everything about the game. And like when the better you get at it too, like the moves and all that makes sense. And then the stratagems are really fun. Like I always found the stratagems really overwhelming. There's like 20 or 30 of them and they're all in like 8 different books. Now they're all in your respective book, right? Yeah. It's perfect. And they're all categorized. Minus the battlefield assets, those are still in the core rulebook, but that's fine. That's because you need the core rulebook anyways to play, right?
Exactly, right.
So you're gonna need your loyalist book and your trader book and your core rulebook, and that's it. Unless you want the campaign stuff, because obviously that's where those assets are hidden away. Anyways, folks, please leave some feedback down below in the comments what you thought about this game. Do you want to see more open engine war cards? How'd you think about them? You want more match play stuff? I mean, like we don't really get to play a whole lot. Any chance to play is a great opportunity, so we're kind of do whatever the guest wants to do or whatever we're feeling like doing at the time. And I guess if you get Titanicus, you get Titanicus. That's the kind of where it leaves at. But I want to remind people, whoever's still watching, you can volunteer to come by and challenge us and play Titanicus. If you're nearby, we're in Southern Ontario, Welland, Ontario. Maybe you're in Buffalo, maybe you're in Northern New York. You're not too far away. You're closer than you think, or you're in Ontario somewhere. You know where we are. But just come by, play Titanicus. We need more guests. We need, Josh is from Texas, so we can't have Josh coming by all that much.
If I can make the 21-hour drive, surely you can make the 3 to 4.
I appreciate Josh coming by because we played Horse Heresy, we played Titanicus, we got some 40K in. It was a good time. Thank you again for the game, Josh.
Definitely.
I will play Titanicus whenever, but I'm gonna let you all get back to your day. Because this game always surprisingly takes a long time to play, and we had ambitions for 2 today, but we've unfortunately ran out of time. Yeah. But we'll catch you next time for some more Titanicus. Happy wargaming, everybody.